about to go visit one of the largest human engineering projects in the world. We're talking about the Three River Gorges Dam in China.
I'm Carrie.
I'm Jeremy, and this is Indiana Jones the dog, and we're the Travel with Kids parents from the Travel with Kids TV show.
Today we're headed into China, going down the Yangtze River, one of the longest rivers in the world, and headed to the
Three River Gorges Dam, where we're actually going to go through the dam. We'll show you how the lock systems work for one of the largest dams in the world. It's pretty crazy. Let's check it out. The Three River Gorges Dam is massive. The sheer size is overwhelming. Our boat is dwarfed by the scale of the pillars, concrete, and machinery all around us.
This is huge. We're going through a lock, which is a boat elevator. There's a dam, and then the water's low on the other side. You go in this box with doors in front of you and behind you, filled with water. That a door. You go in it over here while it's high, and then they release a lot of water, so the water goes down. Then the doors on the other side open, so you come out and it's low.
We fit into one of the lock intake areas with many other ships, all bobbing around like toy boats.
In the lock, we tie off the sides and we have lots of company. There are other tourist boats, cargo boats.
There's a boat full of coal going by us, and there's these little pins that you put your rope on, and then you tie it to your boat.
And as soon as the doors close, the water level begins to drop.
We're stopping at 138. We're at 155. It's a little bit of the water from the old part of the Yangtze still coming through the doors, and it's making a small waterfall, but as we sink, it's making a bigger distance for the waterfall, and it looks like the waterfall is actually growing.
It was a pretty controversial project when China started in the early 2000s because it flooded a big area of China, covering I think about 100 towns.
A lot of archaeological relics were buried, a lot of villages ended up underwater. So the lock system was just quite an experience. You can actually be out on the deck of the ship most of the entire time. It takes hours. Like at first I thought we were just going to go through maybe a gate or two and we'd be done. But this went on all night. Like we started around sunset, and then we started having dinner, and while we're having dinner, out the window you can actually still see the sides of the locks, the dams, like oozing by the windows.
It was really creepy though, because you know on the other side of those doors there's this mass of water that's being held back. You could actually see water dripping through at one point.
So, and they keep you in these holding pens with a handful of other boats, and you all sink down together at the same time until the next doors are ready to open.
Yeah, so dinner was really cool. We had a nice spread. They did a show for us that night. We were on board the Sanctuary, Yangtze Explorer. It's a really nice boat. We had balconies. We got to hang out. They did Tai Chi lessons. They did language lessons for the kids.
我
你贵姓 How about the third one? How to say how are you?
你好吗
Yeah, that's really smart.
How do you say phone?
Do you want to say I want a telephone?
No, I want an iPhone.
I want an iPhone.
多少钱请 thing.
It was a lot of fun.
And during the day, the coolest thing was during the day the ship docks and you actually get to get off the boat and they'll take you into some of the smaller villages.
Actually, we're going to go right now. We're going to go to the village of Fengdu that was actually covered. A lot of the village was covered by water when they had to flood the area to build the dam. So let's head out to Fengdu.
Fengdu.
In Fengdu, we have the opportunity to visit an old house and a new house of relocated people, to meet the people and see how it has affected their lives. We start our tour with a visit to a traditional house.
They have been living here for nearly 40 years. 40 years. So you can see this is very old house. That is clay.
Yeah, they make it all out of clay.
Where the elderly head of the house shows us around. It's a small house with dirt floors. They do not have running water, but they do have electricity.
Even they have a TV.
But life is still very traditional here.
And now they are farmers. They are farmers, so they are doing many farm work.
They gather wood and grind their own grain using traditional tools.
Whoa, look, you can see it in there. That's hard.
Yes!
So big.
Yes, so heavy, yes!
The differences in the modern house are huge. It's definitely newer and bigger.
6 family members living here. So this is the bedroom for the lady and for her husband. And that is the bedroom for the son and the daughter-in-law. And that one, that is for 2 grandsons' bedrooms.
With a private room for the whole family, plus an extra room. There's even running water, electricity. This family lives in this relocated house, which is actually situated above their store.
It's banana juice? What the heck? That's crazy.
She says she is happy with the new modern surroundings.
They need a better big house. Space is bigger, the big house.
However, she does miss the old neighborhood.
They're missing so much. Especially missing the neighbors. They are very friendly. But now, when they are relocated, they now live separate.
Some neighbors and families that lived together for generations have been split up. While providing for more space and modern amenities, the newer neighborhoods have lost a bit of that charm and historical significance, and the culture of their older counterparts. A great experience for us to be able to see this kind of thing firsthand, obviously for the kids, and to be able to wander through the markets, and to really meet some of these families firsthand. You're on a small ship cruise, but then during the day they actually, suddenly you're like in somebody's home.
Remember when Seamus had to use the bathroom and they took him down into like the downstairs chicken yard of the ancient house?
This wooden ladder down underground, these like wooden planks.
He said it was all just like chickens and dirt floors down there.
With old women selling vegetables and stands filled with every part of the pig you can imagine.
What's that?
The tongue of the pig. And the elbow.
I think I'll just stick to potato chips.
Near the noodle stands, they get an idea of how glass noodles are made.
Look, they look like Nutella.
And the steaming smells of simmering spices entices them to try a helping.
That market was crazy. Remember, there were like tables and tables of pig parts.
Yes, there was pig ears, pig heads, tongues,
everything.
The hooves, lots of pig hooves.
And the chicken feet. Can't forget the chicken feet. But that's a delicacy. That's you can even buy them in bags in China. Kids love to eat them as a snack.
Kids like the chicken feet.
It's like their hot Cheetos.
Yes, we couldn't get our kids to do the chicken feet.
No. So what do you guys think about the Three River Gorges Dam and the environmental and cultural impact on the Yangtze River? Leave us a comment below.
And be sure to subscribe to our page. We have a ton of new content coming your way. Lots of exclusive inside looks from the kids themselves. Nathan and Seamus will be giving some updates on our travels from the last couple of years.
It's all right here on Travel with Kids TV. Why do you keep stopping?
Did I have lunch? Yes, I had ramen and then someone gave me part of their salad. And I found 20 bucks today.
Okay, good. Good start.
Time to get serious.